Honestly, I'm gonna need a new catchphrase or whatever, but let's try that again, shall we? Yo guys, what's good? My name is Shino, aka SP, aka 1SP, aka 1, aka the only one you need, you feel me? That's a little better, but I'm still gonna be working on it, you know what I mean? So I didn't wear black for 30 days, and the reason why is because I mean, obviously, like, I wanted to challenge myself. You guys are probably getting a nice little glimpse of my closet right here, and as you can see, there's a lot of black in here. And yeah, man, so I remember earlier this year I was talking to someone, and basically they were telling me, oh yeah, like, your swag is very black and white, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, what do you mean by that? And it's like, oh, like, if you're not wearing black, you're wearing white. And I'm like, oh shit, like, this person is kind of right. Thereby kind of like making me fixate on color a little bit. And I won't lie, I wanted to do this challenge for like a year or 2 years now, but life changes and all that kind of stuff, like, didn't let me. Right now, like, I'm in my own space, I'm in control of my own time, so I decided to, like, this was the best time to do it. And I also felt like I was rebuilding a relationship with self, so I decided to do that. A lot of my more colorful items are old. They're from previous trend cycles, a different time in my life. Like, I don't think I bought any clothes that weren't black in the last like 2 years. And if I have, like, they've been extremely recent. Like, I want to say September or like last fall, basically. I basically just finished recording my last video for the challenge, and I wanted to kind of get like my first thoughts on it, like, as soon as I am done recording. So I just finished recording. I'm posting day 30 tomorrow. I just kind of wanted to share some initial thoughts with you guys, like, as soon as the challenge was over. And I'm just gonna say, first things first, this challenge was incredibly difficult. It was just a tough ask for someone that didn't record videos consistently in any sort of manner. Like, I would record a video like once a week, once every 2 weeks, like that kind of thing. But I've never been asked to kind of show up daily. And I feel like that is something that is absolutely beautiful on my end. Like, it was a test in resilience. It was just a test in mental fortitude and mental, like, strength. Because mine is showing up every day. I'm doing a challenge that is not particularly easy. Like, just look at my closet. Like, it is, I want to say 70% of it is black. It is incredibly hard not to wear that color. I feel like it gave me some appreciation for some of my old clothes. It gave me some appreciation for just everything I have ever, like, put money towards. My discovery, right, is the reason why everything I've bought has been black is because I haven't been able to justify spending the amount of money that I do on non-black clothing, if that makes sense. I would buy a $300, $400 pair of trousers, for example, and it's always going to be in black because my excuse is I could always wear it, right? Same thing goes with like denim or whatever it is, right? And I haven't been able to sell it to myself that, oh, even though this is not in black or in a dark color, I haven't been able to, like, sell it to myself that, oh yeah, you could wear this, you know? But I think this challenge has done a good job in just realigning stuff for me. I feel like some of the stuff that I'm gonna get and how I'm gonna dress moving forward is definitely gonna be a bit more color leaning, but it's not gonna be black dependent anymore. Like, I'm still gonna wear all black fits because I feel like you can't go through life without wearing an all black fit. Example, a bunch of nice fitting t-shirts that are not black or white. I don't have that, you know? I need some yellow tees, I need some blue tees, red, whatever, tees with some quirky, fun graphics. Like, I have none of that. In terms of bottoms, I need more jorts, I need more denim, like just straight like blue denim. I have none. I've spent a lot of money on denim this year, and like everything is still kind of like darker colored or black leaning. And I just kind of need, I think I found a lot of holes in my closet that I wasn't able to realize when I felt safest wearing my black colors. Another thing is just, this has been a great challenge for my discipline, just to know that I could show up every day, show that I am able to just be happier, you know, doing what I'm doing. This also taught me how to let go of like, this also taught me how to let go of the outcomes. I went in there on TikTok every day knowing and not caring that I was just gonna get 300 views and 200 views and whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Because to keep it very buck, like, even though that's what's gonna happen, like, I feel like I needed to switch my mindset in terms of the validation is within myself versus in other people. Of course I want to help people, of course I want to like do things for the people, but at the same time, like, I'm never gonna start or get through with it until I remove myself from the people, you know what I mean? So just kind of finding a lot more validation in what I'm doing, knowing that if I like it, a lot of the time that's gonna be enough. Okay, last thing I have to say before I kind of like go into it, if you want to see any of the fits, all 30 of them or any of them, go check out my TikTok. The link should be in the description below, and all of that would be good. Right, and now for like the reasons that I kind of put above all, I just kind of rounded it out to 5. Some of them are gonna have some slashes and stuff in them, but yeah, I rounded them down to 5, so let's get it in. 1, being uncomfortable and letting go of metrics. So I think this point was just kind of for myself. I feel like I have been in a really comfortable position for the last, I want to say, year and a half, going on to 2 years. And I feel like the only way that would be best for me creatively would be to be in a position where I'm uncomfortable again and like my back's against the wall. Because I feel like being uncomfortable would mean that I don't like it, or I am not happy with something or an aspect of it. And that was true when it comes to this challenge. Like, I wasn't happy with the constant repetition of clothes. Like, I wasn't happy with the size that I had to pull from. But like, I had to remind myself every day that that was the point. Like, you're not meant to be happy with this. You're not meant to be like, yeah, I could live with that. Like, for example, you tell me to wear black every day for 30 days is another challenge. Like, I would do that comfortably because I already do that now. You know what I mean? Like, that's not anything. But the main reason was I wanted to be uncomfortable. I felt like being uncomfortable put me in a position to be more resourceful, more creative, etc. You know what I mean? And being uncomfortable as well would also just kind of make me let go of the metrics. So I realized that like I was looking at metrics and numbers and chasing the algorithm and doing things of that nature. And I felt like all of those things were harmful to me as like an individual and a creator, especially trying to find their own voice again. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna let go of all of this and just create what I want to create and have fun doing it. Because I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, if I die, or you know, if God forbid, like, life is cut short at any moment, I want to be able to say I did what I wanted to do wholeheartedly without any regrets. And point number 2 is discipline and consistency. I think I kind of had a little point on this in the first point, where it's like, yes, I'm gonna be uncomfortable and I'm not gonna like it, but that showing up every day for 30 days, that finding something to post every day for 30 days or making something was very important in this process, right? Like, I feel like that's the discipline. It would be days where I would come back from work and I'm tired, I'm like mad, like, you know what I mean? Like, look guys, like I want to curse, like, oh, like this is the last thing I want to do right now. But I would do it regardless because I knew that like I needed to prove to myself all over again that I would show up for myself. Like, I feel like over the last couple years, like from those of you who have been members and subscribers of this channel, you would know like I haven't been consistent, and I feel like that's what I was trying to build again doing this challenge. And I feel like I kind of killed two birds with one stone by doing it in a way where it's like, okay, I'm uncomfortable, I have to be creative, and I have to show up daily and be consistent. You know what I mean? I feel like those were like the main two like personality driven reasons as to why I did the challenge. Right after that, we're getting into the fashion reasons. So point number 3 is buying is not the answer. When it comes to a challenge like this, you give me a different bank account, right? That's not mine. Put it with an obscene amount of money or a good amount of money, like a couple thousand, right? I would have bought so much for this because not only do I want to like buy like new clothes, and that's going to be a point that I'm going to get into, but that would have just been the easiest way to make this fun and exciting for me, right? But as somebody that loves fashion and wanted to do fashion YouTube, and just knowing the state of the world right now and the state of the economy, knowing that everybody's purchasing power has basically been reduced, I decided that buying wasn't the answer for this one. Like, I feel like, yes, there's a lot of fun in buying your clothes, and there's a lot of fun in doing that, and you know, like just kind of like having new stuff. There's a lot of excitement there, but like I thought that in a challenge like this, it's about the sheer willpower to do things versus like making excuses like, oh, I need to buy a camera before I make a YouTube video. I decided to find an answer in just learning to reappreciate my clothes, learning to like style some of my older pieces and things that I don't wear as much in a way that like I would just be very appreciative of like today. So in learning that buying wasn't the answer and falling in love with some items of clothing again, point number 4 now gets me to being more experimental and creative with fits. I feel like I did a lot of things that like I wouldn't usually do because I had a very limited wardrobe. So for example, like I don't know what day this was, but this was one of the more recent days, like past the halfway point. I wore like a button-down shirt and like athletic shorts, and I know that a lot of people used to do that or have done that, but for me it's like that was a style, like that was a place in style that I couldn't really get into. Another fit were like my green Carhartt double knees, my purple long sleeve tee, and a pair of brown cowboy boots, and I was like, oh, okay, like. And well, I think point number 4 went perfectly into number 5, and that would be, it would help me build my closet in a better way. So basically, building a closet has been very, very hard for me because I would always tell myself I am in the basic stage. So buy really nice basics. So a nice basic set of wool trousers, basic set of denim, a basic set of tees, and just everything was in the basics, right? And like I never got the chance to like fill my closet with staple pieces, or not staple pieces, standout pieces, that's the word. Once I go for something I deem to be expensive, it would just be easier for me to get it in black because then I am able to guarantee multiple wears. And now I'm not bored of my closet, but like now I realize that like I need a lot more color in there. So I'm just kind of looking into a lot more color that I really like. Like if you know me, you know I'm a big fan of like pastels and really bright and vibrant colors, so stuff like, and now I think I just kind of want to go just like turbo with the color stuff because I feel like it's no fun when your closet is pretty safe and black isn't going anywhere. So I think now is the best time for me to do color and just kind of like find new ways to express myself in terms of fashion. I really hope it was helpful. Stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be posting videos as much as I can weekly. And yeah, man, love, peace. I'm gonna see y'all. We out of here.